Hi, it's David Belfer here. How many of you have had the experience where you've had... I'll start that again.
Yep.
Hi, it's David Belfer here. Have you had the experience where you've had problems with your staff? We've all had it. As business owners, our staff is probably the hardest resource that you're going to have to manage. Other things like your products, other things like your rent, all of those sorts of things are going to come in, they're going to work for you because you've got them structured. But team is one of the hardest things to actually keep in control. So one of the things that you actually have when regard to, I'm just going to actually give you a bit of an experience that I had in the last year with some of my team. I had one team member that joined us who went through some changes in her life. And this is what happens. People change, life change, situations change all the time. But the negativity that she was bringing into the actual space was infectious, and she was infecting the rest of the team with her negativity. It was really very, very hard to actually bring her up and bring her out of it because all she could see was what her issue was in her heart. And I felt for her very, very much. However, the business is slightly more important than the individual because there's 6 people or 10 people or 20 people on your team. And if one person is going to be able to infect the rest of the team, then nothing works. Something that I want to talk to you about is the concept of context. Setting a context, setting a framework to be able to control these things where you've got an ability to be able to set the rules that are going to make people work by them. A set of rules like, a great example, which is a long time example, is the 10 Commandments. You've heard of those? Somebody wrote a Bible one day and put all these things, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, all of those things that we know are, well, we would assume, are not the things that you want people to do on a regular basis. Hey, let's talk about context. A cup. It holds things, normally liquid, yes? You can have all sorts of things in there, snakes or lollies, pens. But in this scenario, we're talking about it being your business. The things that make up your business are things like income, your expenditure, your staff. So you've got money, you've got people, you've got products. So that could be your products. Everything else that goes into making up your business as well. So it might be your advertising, your websites, all of those things. We call that content. Content, I'll just write that up here. The cup itself is the structure that holds everything together. And that's where we're going to set the rules. You're going to call that the context. What's it called? Context. So, just imagine that I was talking about these problems with the staff member and your context creates a crack. Your cup gets a crack. What's going to happen to all the things that are inside there? They're going to leak out. They're going to leach. In sales, if you've got people that aren't selling, you're going to be losing money. If you've got a team member that's in a negative space, they're going to bring the other team members out too. Or they might just leave. You might have some people that have left your business and have left you high and dry. You're looking for more team members. It might be your products have become obsolete. There's so many different areas where these sorts of things can occur where you're having a breakdown in your business. If it's in your marriage, one partner leaves, it's a breakdown in marriage. It's called divorce or separation. It's another crack. So this context might be your family. Who knows what it is? A way of actually restructuring that, I've mentioned it already, is a code or is a set of rules. We call that code of honor. Code of honor. Now, we've got some previews coming up for a program called Sales Explosion. You know that already. We're going to go through that in so much more depth at the previews. So they're going to be on this weekend coming, morning and afternoon, Saturday, Sunday and Monday coming next week. So choose the time, click below, we'll see you there.
That